There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace and mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, along with...
Sorry about the delay. Gunner Mate Rom. Somebody was just building a thing and it was just sounding off.
Okay. And, well, welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum, where last time, the inmates took over after... Joker was sent in with an absolute negligent amount of security on him, huh?
Yeah.
Like, just a single freaking guy and a doctor.
Also, did he have to misspeak or did I mishear him?
50-50 chance.
Yeah.
I put a few surprises along the way if he decides to turn up and spoil the fun. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. It's the Bat Hunter. Still, you might want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Oh dear. Yeah, it sounded like... good God. Right, it sounded earlier... I'm sure you said Batman or Bathman earlier at the intro.
Yeah, that's what he calls himself right after a spa day.
Man, that thing is torn.
Oh, it's going to get much worse.
It's
Yeah.
all on one side. It looks like it has been bitten.
You're gonna bleed, Bat.
We haven't gotten to Croc yet.
I love how Batman calls them snipers and they're all just holding G36 assault rifles.
And not paying
Nothing.
attention at all. Then again, I think the term sniper is more just like a marksman in a secure raised position or something. Not always. It's always...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a sniper is someone that is good at sniper. A sniper rifle is preferred weapon. But I can see sniper with other guns, probably from a smaller distance. It's very much...
We don't have a
they will
blade
shoot
counter.
you... Basically, they will shoot you from a hidden location. Usually from far away. Oh, someone's being fancy. I mean, 2 knives.
There. Hey, Aurora, how are you doing today?
Hello, Aurora.
Need to get back into the game a bit. Where?
I forgot
Destroy that guy's nuts.
Oh, right on the nose, I think.
There we go. He really just has a preference to just absolutely annihilating their nuts, huh?
Yeah.
The nuts,
I mean,
the nose bone,
Right up the ass.
the tailbone, the pelvis, bone.
Let's see, Aurora, I'm fine. What about you? Doing pretty well. Had barbecue just earlier, so I may be a bit burpy here and there. I'll try to mute for that where possible.
Oh dear. I'm doing rather well as well.
Give me a
I'm
second.
alive.
Hello, alive.
There we go. A little hand rest. Okay, we need to get into the mansion, but there's those spikes up there to avoid getting it that way, so I guess we have to... That's intensive treatment, not the mansion. Arkham East.
Intensive treatment where we were. Actually, yeah, the door. Actually, yeah, the door behind you.
That
The
way.
leads. Actually, if I remember correctly, I read the door behind you, not the one that leads into intensive treatment, but the door that will lead from Gotham, from Arkham to Gotham. Not that one. Left. Yeah, over there.
We need to go here. This... I think
No,
you're,
I
you're
mean-
meaning the bridge that connects back to Gotham.
Yeah, the
but
bridge.
st-
Yeah, the bridge. Yeah, over there is, like, if I remember correctly, one of the riddle answers. There's a seesaw there. Well, I guess if this island isn't willing to really.
We'll take a look there when we pass back here again.
Also, Derby maybe arrived late.
Okay. Knives guy.
Wait, what?
I've taken out the knives guy early.
Oh.
They tend to be a problem until we get a counter for them.
There we go.
He seems to be outright merciful with the takedowns that he does here, huh? He just throws them over and just twists the arm instead of just outright shattering it, and well... So much for the EMTs.
I think actually attack...
I guess that is that. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful.
Justice!
Itchy trigger fingers and, well, you know, accidents do happen.
Just immediately alerts us to where the hell they are. Up there he is. For a second I thought this one was missing. Like he wised up and snuck off somewhere. Oop, there's an interview tape.
Sleep. Go to sleep.
Remember to
You.
keep an eye open for any flying rodents during your duties. I hear the asylum suffers from infestations from time to time.
Take patient interview. Subject has no recorded name. Alias listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Oh, is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, do you want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is, let's see, a dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I do my best.
Well, I don't believe it. Anything can be cured given the correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay, I think there are some theories. Of course, he did that. Which one is the... There we go. Each continuity's Joker is different, of course, but I think there are a few that's... that the Joker just isn't insane in the slightest and just a fucking idiot and psychopath. Well, psychopath as cleared in young.
Sniper.
Okay. The bat fractal for a second.
Little bat's a-sleepin'. Someone finish him off.
Okay, where the hell was that one?
Behind you, given how you flew backwards.
Would that be in front?
Losing men like there's a plague in town. I guess
Justice!
I got a couple of men in the guard tower.
Oop.
Holy shit, I think we beat up Riddick.
Cannons, trigger fingers, and well, you know, accidents do happen.
Come on, get up. There.
Oh dear. And I forgot to ask you, is every recording as it should?
Everything is. Justice gave him a headache. Okay, is there another sniper hidden somewhere? Oh, there's two of them.
Please remember to take good care of all.
Down the armpits.
They're no good
Justice.
to dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
What was I saying? Yeah, theories that the Joker is fully sane, or mostly sane, because he just...
Or given value of
with other-
sanity.
Yeah, with the different diagnoses that he's just pretending and playing things up and such to, well, try and pull a Harley Quinn again.
Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Yep.
And they
not
didn't
paying
know
attention,
this.
Nope, they did not notice.
I still sure how I somehow earlier when they were in shadows mistook them for birds.
What, the teeth or...
The teeth,
sni-
yes.
Okay, I was going to say, if you mistook the snipers for birds, that would have been quite a jump.
Who it is?
Yeah, big bad Batman. Come on, tough guy. Come and get us.
Oh, look at him. Stuck out there. Ain't you got a cat to rescue from a tree or something?
That's right. Go on, get lost. We're in control. Joker will finish you off.
I think we need to go upstairs.
Yeah, looks like that guy wasn't smart enough to get behind the shock fields. Okay, legacy of this island has been well and truly buried.
I find it funny that they apparently took the time to hang a dead guy.
Okay, there's likely a weak wall somewhere around here.
Got to be another way in. There always is. Just need to look around.
Like that. There you go.
Grill.
Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud
Of course, it's just pre-recorded bullshit in there that he's got running.
in our task.
Yeah.
All right. If we find where you put that, oop, breaking and entering.
Batman just left.
Yeah, stinking coward limped off. Cape between his legs. If he tried to come through and take him on, he wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, me too. I'd rip his head off and give it to Joker for a paperweight.
Always sucking up to the boss.
What's that supposed to mean?
You heard me.
I don't want to get killed by the Joker.
The fun thing is that, as much as he says, oh, damn it, wrong button. As much as he says to kill the bats when they get a chance, typically when someone does or seems to manage to kill the bat, he just ends up killing those because he wants to kill the bats, or at least break him to the point where Batman will start killing.
Also, you launched him up, hit him back, and he just flew backwards. I think there's a secret room in this place.
Yep, I believe it took like 3 or 5 years for it after the release for it to be discovered.
Basically, if I remember correctly, what happened was that nobody found it. So one of the guys at Rocksteady had to go on one of the forums and say there's a hidden room.
Yeah.
Like that next level hiding that the dev team must have pretty much pointed out to you.
Well, they did break their own rules, sort of, with it.
Yeah.
But I think I heard that there has been moments where, even recently, that people found a secret in a game after like 20 years.
It has happened here and there. Okay.
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering, the effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream. I returned to the family home to care for her, where she remained in her bed for as long as her body continued to breathe. Her tears kept me awake at night.
Okay, comatose.
Ron, is the sound cutting out for you now and then?
I don't think so.
Alright, might just be on my end.
Joker here with a little update for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news, she's not not talking. She's hidden a document somewhere in the mansion. I want it found. I've got a plan on Sixten losing her tongue, but in the meantime, search every cook and granny. There's a prize for whoever finds them.
We need to find those notes before Joker does.
Let's see. I'm not seeing any knives, so this should be easy enough.
Yeah, why is it getting very pixelated for me today?
Weird.
Okay, maybe try reconnecting.
Maybe. Could be that the storm wind somewhere else nearby. Yeah, I'm
Could
gonna try
be.
that. Let's see.
There we go. Yeah, I was
And plug that other goon's leg up.
I was trying to mix in a bit of the batarangs and the bat claw because you get extra experience for, well, mixing those and other tricks in.
There you go,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello, Gordon.
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
Yeah. Okay. Who the heck
Okay,
is this
going
then,
on.
though?
I guess I gotta have to use it. As long as this doesn't affect the recording, that's fine.
I think that's supposed to be Amadeus Arkham.
Could be. Like, the only one with a big enough ego to put up statues is Sharpie.
The big green glowing question mark?
I mean, yeah.
Upgrades?
Man, Riddler, you suck at this riddle crap.
I gotta guess I have a slight issues due to there has been a low windstorm and thunders of late.
Okay, just that freaking pose. It looks like he's doing bat ballet.
What kind of ballet have you been watching?
Kick, punch. Got more of these stupid things. Let's see.
I really want to call that ballet. But I have seen that kid pose before. However, most of them I see that pose is usually by female fighters.
Or can dancers. Anything in here?
What now?
Yeah, you know in those Wild West stuff, with the high kicking jumps and such. No, not the high kicking jumps, but the high kicks and such. The frilly stuff. That's can dancing, I think.
Okay, now I get ya. I actually forgotten about how high they kick those legs.
We're in control. Where did she go? I don't know. Answer me!
I said I don't know. She could be in.
Just.
Not taking any risks there. Right, yeah.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what, I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
Hey, hang on, now it's actually affecting me.
Like half the Joker schemes just fail because he gets too much enjoyment out of being a masochist with his own with his own crew getting beat the hell up, huh? Anything of interest around here? Let's see if we can find... Oh. Okay, that's definitely destroyable, but we can't reach up that high with the explosive gel. And the other way has an electrified field, so this is the only way, I guess.
Hit him again! Harder!
You're gonna need more than that. Why, you? Get Joker on the radio. Tell him he's not talking.
Tell us where the bear went. Tell us, or we'll cut off your other hand.
Do what you want. I'm not talking.
Sure you will. Harley Quinn is on her way up here soon. She knows ways to loosen your tongue.
And you don't want to find out how she...
Hey, you guys may want to have a look on the walkways. I think someone's left you a gift.
You heard the boss.
Yeah, now they start getting triggered because of the suicide callers. Can I grab this guy from here? Yep. Doink.
Hey, get off me! Ah!
Yeah, them getting alerted. Yeah, it started here, but it became standardized later in the games, I'm pretty sure. Not close enough.
On me! Help me! Help me, back! Wake up! Do you hear me? Wake up! Batman? Can you hear me? Show yourself!
I can hear you, but I won't show myself. I will show you what the world looks like upside down, though.
What are you doing? Ah!
Okay, that little wow, it sounded rather prophetic, if I have to say so. Okay, 3 of them left. Okay, no need to keep that on. Dun 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 dun.
There were 6 guys. Oh, not anymore. Stay silent and I'll be back.
Okay, I like that Cash actually will inform on you a bit. Or inform for you a bit.
Are you blind? Look down on the ground! There's something down there, and I don't like it!
Oh, drop them to surprise a second. Oh, wait, did I?
Man down!
Oh.
Man down!
Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, right, yeah, we don't have a takedown from here yet.
I need help over here!
For a second, I thought I knocked the second one out. I knocked the second one out by cutting that first one free. All right, last man standing.
Have you checked the timesheet? I'm sure there were more at the beginning of the day.
There we go. Just shatter his jawline into 5 different pieces. Okay. I'll have to go grab the vent takedown
Get us free!
soon. Yeah, soon. If we can even get that one in this game.
Thanks.
Where did Dr. Young go?
I told her to run. These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
Yeah, if the Joker wants something, you don't want him to have it.
Arkham Control, do you copy? Over.
All right then.
Hello. If anyone is on this channel, please respond.
I guess her office is this way then. Okay. Also, what is with these door designs? They look like they're supposed to be able to lock down hard or something. Probably because they... Well, it's more just the design on it. Damn it. This again with the disconnection. Okay, that explains why there was no co-commentary there. Alright. Okay, I'll end the recording at least, and I won't have to cut out a lot of blank area.
You crashed.
Okay, there we go. Connection is back. Yeah. The game, or not the game or anything like that. But my computer, for no apparent reason, again, just lost connection. Like, nothing, literally nothing else in the house loses connection, only my computer, even though I've set things specifically so that the computer should not be able to remove power from anything related to the network. And still, this bullshit. Okay, hopefully not too long. Hopefully that didn't go for too long.
About under 9 minutes, I say. So,
okay.
Screen share, please.
Give me a sec. There, what is that also? Okay, screen share, windowed projector. There we go. Okay, not too much happened, luckily. Only beat up the thugs in the same room as Cash.
Yeah.
Okay, and walked into the next room, so, yeah. This is where we just were. Okay, strange transfer request. That's got to do with Hugo Strange, of course. Okay.
Airbnb. Just gonna grab something. And already it seems to run better, so I guess what me and Ron were seeing and hearing was from your end.
Did I just take the completely wrong exit?
Hello.
Looks like it.
If anyone is on this channel, please respond.
Okay.
This is Security Officer Cash. We are in detention and have encountered armed inmates.
Yeah, it looks like I just took the wrong blasted exit. Where is Young's office then? Well, at the very least, we can take this off. Okay, I doubt Cash is going to be able to contact anyone, seeing as Joker has hijacked the entire system. Let's see. There's something we need to find here. That's a book on Arkham from the looks of the cover. Insane. Oh.
Can
I would just...
you hear that, detective? It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh, you can't? That's because an idiot would have found that trophy.
Okay, I was so focused on trying to find the room hint that I completely overlooked the blasted trophy. Okay. Where is Young's office then? That way?
Security Officer Cash. We are in the mansion and have encountered armed.
Okay, but that's blocked off by these things and electrified floors. So, yeah, no going that way.
Okay. What did I miss?
Control. Please respond.
Not too much. Anything here? Except for rusty pipes. Amadeus go mad, or was he just dizzy?
Going after the notes yourself, eh, Bats? Good luck. I've got a crew working over the doctor as I speak. They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough. Not to mention the army of clowns ripping this place apart. One way or another, the formula will be mine. Why don't you just be your best friend?
More of these damn things.
There you go. And yeah, I said right away, indeed, that the sound is better now. There's no cutting up and all that.
Yeah.
I guess we found where Amadeus stayed.
Oh dear.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess also what we saw earlier from me and Rom's side is we saw probably early signs of a.
But good job, nevertheless.
Go ahead.
I think what me and Rom saw earlier, or heard even, was probably a sign of your PC's internet was about to go down.
Maybe. Luckily, it is rather rare these days.
Great. So anytime the internet fucks up, we have to.
Just reboot
If the audio
computer.
fucks up, yeah.
Let's see. Amadeus Arkham founded the Elizabeth Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane, naming it after his mother, whom he euthanized as treatment for dementia. Great. Building it on the old grounds of his family's historic mansion on the outskirts of Gotham, Amadeus personally treated its first patient, Martin Mad Dog Hawkins, who had killed Amadeus's wife and daughter. Totally not a conflict of interest there. After administering fatal electroshock treatments to Hawkins, Amadeus lost all grip on his sanity and was admitted to his own institution. Irony?
Correctly, he first treated Mad Dog, and then Mad Dog killed his family.
Okay. So there's a chance that he drove him even more mad.
Yeah.
The irony is thicker than these blasted walls. Okay, any way to get around here? Let's see. There's no other way there. Yeah, that is where... Okay. That door is blocked with power... is just another shock field. So... How do we get through then? There doesn't seem to be a way to get above here. Even if you could get up there, it doesn't look like there's a pathway through. Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, this first game is obviously a whole lot more linear than the other Arkham games. It does come with its own strengths and weaknesses, of course. One weakness, of course, being if you can't figure out where the hell you're supposed to go.
Oh dear. Well, it is also the early blueprint for the rest of the series.
Yeah. So guess we'll have to try the other way anyways.
Hello. Anyone is on this channel, please respond.
There has to be something about Hugo Strange somewhere around here.
Hello, anyone there?
I believe some of these puzzles can be really... can be rather hard to find. Oh, there's another interview tape there. Let me check back here first. Yeah, there's one of these shock fuels here. So, how are we supposed to bypass those? No way to get over it. It would be a serious design flaw if that could be done that easily.
Central Control.
I figured out how to amusingly enough, I figured out how to do the Harley Quinn one.
Which one?
It was on the medical facility.
Okay. If we get back there, yeah, we'll have to look for that again then. For now, we've got an interview tape to find. This is more extra, but anyways.
Oh, you need the cryptographic sequencer for Strange's one.
Referred to me after the incident with Dr. Murphy. He appears to have suffered a breakdown of sorts. I believe it was brought about after the loss of his wife and child. As yet, the patient has been unable to speak. Continued observation shows little mental activity. It's as if the shock of what he saw triggered his mental collapse.
There's someone in here! It's him! We found him! Break down the door!
Note to continue my research under such conditions. Step away from Dr. Combs! Now! Get down on the ground! We found them. Someone get a medic. Oh, God, what's he done to him?
Yeah. Scarecrow just continuing, well, more to torture than experiment.
Yep.
Okay, very same assets here as the other room.
Yep.
Very same papers as well.
I think Scarecrow is at that point he can't tell the difference.
Or doesn't care. Yeah, we need the encryptor for these, but we aren't far enough in the story to get it, so... Doesn't look like there's any walls we can bust through.
Hello. Anyone on this channel, please respond.
Actually, I didn't check for that. Are there any walls we can destroy in this area?
Central Control, please respond.
Let's see.
Right,
Doesn't
is
look
everything
like
being recorded and all that?
Yes.
Alright, just making sure. For people wondering, there has happened some times we had a crash and the captain almost forgot for 1 minute to start again all that.
The same button that starts the streaming is the same button that starts the recording and everything.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing how we can continue here. At least not in these two rooms. Is there a fragile wall somewhere around here? The game is pointing us to there, but the two ways to get there both are blocked. So how the hell are we supposed to get in then? The only other thing I can think of would be to try and cut the power. But we've got no way of saying, or of telling where it's even coming from. We have that there, but yeah, we can't get up that high.
Wait, do we have bat bombs?
No, we only have the explosive gel.
What's wrong with this thing? Hello, anyone there?
There's no other rooms around. It's the hidden or the sealed section, but that's of no use either because we need the encryptor.
I think I saw something on the map. Yeah, there's a vent there. Oh,
Yep.
Oh wait,
The one we've been going through every time we visited there now yet.
This is security officer. We are in the mansion and have encountered armed inmates. Please respond.
Damn it.
Okay. I'm looking this up quick because I don't have I don't want to be wandering around for 15 freaking minutes and nothing's been said about going outside and getting the encryptor. So let's see. Arkham Asylum. Young's office. Let's see. Since it's a commonly asked question, so either I'm just completely missing something here or the game is failing to telegraph something. Door is blocked. Come on, load in.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess while this was a loud game, they definitely took notes over what they should improve on for the future.
Let's see, top voted answer. Wait, what?
Someone please respond.
Did I just completely miss something here, according to this? So let's not try to stick too much into that. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how we get up here. That's how we get around. Okay. Makes sense
But
that would not
yeah.
be on the blueprints that Oracle would send us.
Hold on. I think I've got it.
Yeah, you said that 10 minutes ago. You can be the one to tell him. I'm not gonna.
It'll be open any second. Damn it.
You're an idiot. Joker's not gonna be happy, and you know what that means.
Quiet. Just shut up. I'm trying.
Don't have to explain it to me.
Okay, so that was a case again of just people not really paying attention to anything like 45 degrees outside of their own
Cone of vision.
yeah. Go, knock knock.
If I remember correctly,
Joker's thugs were
it
trying to get
should
into
be the one
office.
labeled
Looks
Ray.
like they couldn't get through the main door. Got to find a different way in.
That one.
Or
There we go.
The corpse on the slab. That's the clue. Look at the tag.
yeah, Ra's al Ghul. Like Ra's al Ghul stay Ra's al Ghul doesn't tend to stay dead as many times as people try to put him into the ground. Little is known of the early years of the nearly immortal Ra's al Ghul. How it's pronounced is a bit of a debate at the time, I think, but I'm just going to say it as, like, try to read it. Whose name means the demon's head, but it is known that he has lived for many centuries due to Lazarus pits, mystical and alchemical brews that restore his youth. A brilliant master of Trinity and organization, Ra's al Ghul's goal is to save the Earth from ecological devastation by destroying most of its population. He recognizes Batman as both a worthy foe and a possible ally, except that Batman cannot accept his dystopic worldview. Batman also shares a love-hate relationship with Ra's daughter, the beautiful Talia.
Fun fact: she's a mother of the Dick, Jason, Tim, the fourth one.
Yeah.
I want to see the fourth Robin because I'm not entirely sure Stephanie got to be Robin for too long for it to matter.
What the heck?
And either the internet decided to shit itself or Derby's decided to say hi and then leave.
No, that was just Discord having a hiccup.
Again?
Yeah, it's you know the menu. It sometimes put you in. When you see everyone's icon, then the stream icon, or the whatever the other thing is. It did that to me, so I need to click the stream again, basically.
Okay. Yes.
Someone has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Let's see.
Hey look, Black Mask is mask.
Good. Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them.
Yeah, Black Mask's his mask.
Easy,
How do
isn't
you
it?
mask your feelings without losing control?
We'll see.
Following the suspicious death of his multimillionaire parents in a fire, Roman Sionis inherited their fortune and then went on to bankrupt their company. Saved by a buyout by Bruce Wayne, Sionis came to resent and hate Wayne. Fixated on the concept of masks, Sionis carved one from his father's black coffin and sought revenge. His ensuing battle with the Dark Knight caused his mask to be burnt into his skin, remaking him as the Black Mask. Sionis is now a feared gang leader and one of the most powerful mob bosses in Gotham, with a burning hatred of the Batman. Hello in chat there, Maxim. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, we seem to be having a bit of technical difficulty here. There, thank you for the follow. We can't open it from here, so she just locked it again.
I would not be surprised at if the issue is from both the captain's PCs, internet, and Discord as well.
Okay, fingerprints.
Oracle,
I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints. If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
I hope the kittens were alive at least. Then again, no Joker.
Yeah. Then again,
what would be
the bigger? What would be the bigger joke? The kittens being dead, like to the Joker. What would be the bigger joke? The kittens being dead or the kittens being alive and everybody just freaking out?
Not too sure. Just need to deal with this jackass quick. There. Just plant your face right in the ground. Okay. And there we go. Oh, almost threw him out. I should probably get one of the health upgrades.
Probably, yeah.
Why haven't you?
Patient interview 6. Dr. Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
Yeah, he's just... okay. Draw me like your French inmates, I guess.
Hey, wait, I'll take a screenshot of that and put that as the thumbnail for this video.
Are we sure he's dead?
Knocked out.
Well, he's at best in horrible agony.
Oh yeah, they're not dead yet, but still. Are you sure he's knocked out with that pose?
Well, either he's knocked out or in massive amounts of pain.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes the brain will shut down to just when it's in too much pain. Okay, she went this way. Just annoying things.
Also, they have basically 2 new followers now.
Let's see. Kimmy808, they followed us a few days back. 2 to be exact.
Alright.
Let's see.
Either I forgot or they used it afterward.
I think it was on stream, but... oh well.
There's an army of us. Who did this?
It's the bat.
Maybe it was Zaz. That guy's crazy.
No way. They're all still breathing. Zaz never leaves anyone alive.
Okay, can't really sneak up on these guys. But I can get a quite little drop on them.
Justice! Straight in the nads.
There we go. I need to pick out the knife guys up better and just focus them down first. Is there actually anything to focus those down? Let's see. Armor upgrades. A few of these are going to be that. Battering power. Twin batarang. Okay. That's probably a triple. Remote control, sonic batarang. What does it actually say? Resonates at the exact frequency of the nearest Arkham suicide caller, attracting that henchman. Okay, so it is a lure. Useful for luring a target into a trap or away from an area of importance. Okay. And yeah. Explosive gel. Okay. I guess we just don't get the vent takedown in this game at all.
Yeah, some of the things you get on later Arkham games were brought in, like, I think City was the first game to do those, not, like...
Yeah.
Again, this was the first game, so...
Yeah, also, there's something in that room I want you to try.
What does a bird need in the rain? An umbrella.
Yeah.
So we just have to find the penguin's umbrella.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Rom's talking riddles again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The Penguin, one of Batman's oldest foes, is an eccentric criminal mastermind known as much for his love of ornithology and trick umbrellas as for his shady business dealings. Gotham's popular Iceberg Lounge serves as Cobblepot's front for a number of illegal financial activities that fund much of the city's underworld. Despite his short stature, the Penguin is a wily foe whose umbrellas conceal a variety of deadly weapons and gadgets. I can't actually remember if he actually gets to use any umbrella weapons in the series.
I think he just has them, like, as decoration, but since the Arkham series is a different one, I don't think he ever uses umbrellas.
No idea. Joker doesn't
Yeah.
have his plans.
She looks scared.
Yeah, no one's gonna notice that.
What's coming?
Maybe. I heard
Switch to batarang, it's faster than reloading.
You should have asked me. I'd have made it talk. Would have been fun.
Yeah.
Make him throw his gun, I guess.
He's here!
Yep. Okay, he's staying down longer than I thought, but then again, we did throw a quite hefty piece of metal at his forehead.
Yeah.
Ow. Right, I want to ask you is, does that metal detector in the other room work?
Yeah, we can try by walking through it.
I know the one in the beginning of the game worked.
He's here!
Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so important. Traumatic event here, murder there. It's enough to
I'll be right back.
crazy.
Here we go. Mr. Stabby's going to take a nappy. Okay, just help him up to his feet quickly.
Don't let him hit you, you idiots! This still hurts.
Okay, last one. I do gotta wonder where the hell they put all the face paint.
Take a stroll downstairs and save
I can only guess that one of the things they rated when, you know, you got the guns was also the makeup.
Yeah, they probably smuggled that in as well, along with the Joker gas.
Yeah, probably.
Likely. Also,
I was gonna say, you don't want to know how they smuggled it in.
Also, fancy glass floor, but I would advise against building those. At restaurant I heard recently found out why it was a bad idea to do a glass floor.
I mean, this place was built. Yeah, likely.
Well, also, here's the reason the restaurant learned for I think they had to change to actual floor after this. People could see up people's kilts and skirts.
So, why they don't just have that at the freaking... Yeah.
And I mean them were at times just like... Let's be honest, if you hear something a sound, you instantly look towards where the sound came from.
Sorry, they did.
So, yeah, if someone drop a fork...
Thought it was going to be easy, didn't you?
I was gonna mention...
gas. The audience will be in fits of ecstasy and then die.
Oh, lovely.
Where do we deactivate this? This is no, no, this is not.
Do you really think I'd let you take the stairs?
Right. So to say is...
We are gonna have to break down the window.
Likely.
Not the... Yeah.
1 minute 30.
As I was saying is...
Gotta say, I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and...
I was gonna mention, Doctor Who actually, one of the shorts on like the internet, like YouTube and whatnot, there's a short with the 11th Doctor that pretty much references that. You know, the whole thing with like the glass floor.
Yeah, and as I was to say, if someone drops a fork or something on the glass floor and you're under them, of course you're gonna instinctively look up.
Where? Up there.
And also, I think the other reason I had to do it, change it out because, well, safety reasons.
60 seconds of remembering to breathe. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a good thing that he didn't park them underneath that thing, huh?
Yeah. I mean, but at least this glass floor was very thick, unlike the restaurants.
And of course, it was all just a big joke.
Batman. Are they all gone?
Yes, you're safe. What happened?
It all happened so fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many. They took Dr. Young. She rushed in here and they followed.
I'm sorry. When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone. I heard a voice on one of the radios. It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
So, Dr. Young was trying to hide her research notes on the formula when she was caught. Where did you hide them?
Okay. Is that somewhere around here then? Or... Okay. Fingerprints lead this way. Oop. Okay. The fact that the fact that Joker doesn't have the oh, hello, doesn't have them suggests, yeah, she managed to hide them.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens, and no doubt he was acting out some...
Yep.
Yeah, you interrupted him.
Yeah, because the place was filling well with gas, and guess it's time for round 2, huh? Yeah, you should probably check the plumbing around here. It seems to be leaking.
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Go easy on it, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce. Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
Hold it there, man.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
I'm sorry about that. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay? I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know. This city. There's something wrong with it. And listen, son. Call me Jim.
Sorry, was getting lunch. Oh, good. Scarecrow broke reality again.
And yeah, I guess. Okay, since this first one was more based. And yeah, that's what happens when you get spotted.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
Since this first one was more based in the comics, and was later given more of its own continuity, yeah, one of the things they changed was that Gordon transferred into the city. Or, actually no, it doesn't actually say when he transferred in, so I guess that could still fit in with the current what being shown here.
If I remember correctly, he, at least in the current timeline, is that he is actually a transfer from a different city.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing. Not that. Wrong button. I'm guessing they sort of retconned that a bit here, because this one makes it sound like he was in Gotham a hell of a lot longer, while in Arkham Origins it makes it seem like he is a lot more recent to the city.
Also, that Gordon met that Bruce when Bruce was 8, so could he transferred away then transferred back?
That is a bit more doubtful.
It could be that he technically transferred into Gotham sometime prior to the Wayne murders.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that it's more recent. Yep, that's a new one.
Now madness takes you forever.
Okay, I'm just being very unlucky with the timing I'm getting. We're taking more. Okay. A bit further back. There. Okay. I'll have more time if he's looking this way. That way he's not looking... Well, we aren't meeting in the same direction once he turns. Okay, there was a quick swap there for a second, I think. Of course.
Killing bones?
Wouldn't bird-headed skeletons be more fitting? Because, well, Scarecrow, but yeah.
You mean a murder of Skeleton Crow?
That could also work, yeah. Also, you can see the bat signal on the clouds in the distance from where the lamp... Would it be called a lamp, or what would that be called, actually?
Hang on, let me look it up.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
Okay, at least we reached the checkpoint. I thought he wasn't going to be able to see us there. But, oh well.
I mean, he probably wouldn't have seen you if you were behind the wall rather than
further
hanging
away.
over the... Yeah.
Also, I think this correct word is searchlight. It's
Yeah,
one
it's a
that's been
searchlight.
converted.
Yeah, it's a converted searchlight, I think. Yeah, modified searchlight with a stylized bat emblem that...
Oh dear. Oh, I'll try to fix something. BRB. No. Disconnect for a moment.
Get around the corner, you.
Okay.
Okay, second verse, same as the first. There we go.
Yeah, that skeleton's not having a fun time.
Let's not get into that. Oh, that's the... Okay, it's a quick swap back and forth between, well, Scarecrow in place of Bruce. Okay, I hadn't noticed that until then. I knew there was, yeah, some sort of screwery going around with those quick flash, but I didn't notice that it was actually swapping bats for Scarecrow.
I will break you.
Yep. Okay, pretty sure we should have been able to make that jump.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Guess that didn't fix it, but well.
There we go.
I think you did make it, but you also hit the grandfather clock.
I'm pretty sure I didn't, but oh well.
It was an awkward angle.
Could be. That time we did hit it. It also went through his glove. And I keep forgetting you can actually pull.
No.
Okay, if I had a death counter active, most of them would have been from Scarecrow so far.
Bing.
Oh, come on, I pressed the crouch.
Bing.
And at the end of...
Ram, could you go push to talk? We can hear your plates. Thank you.
Run faster.
There we go. There we go. Scarecrow needs his nightlight.
What did you say that was again?
The Scarecrow's nightlight.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit, the frame rate dropped.
Yeah. That's why I left for a moment. I saw Discord had an update, so thought maybe that will fix it. Nope.
Scary man, wears a cape, jumps out of the shadows and sees some useless thoughts. Anyone? No? Good.
Okay, how the hell did we end up?
Trapped in the warden's office. I've got to get out of here.
How the hell did we end up here? Okay, armor upgrades. Where are we? Actually, not that far away, just high up. Okay. Here I thought that we somehow ended up on the opposite end of the freaking island.
I mean, with fear toxin, who knows what can happen? Guess we ain't ringing for midnight. I don't even know where I was in with that.
For whom the bell tolls?
Yeah, fuck it, let's go with that.
What?
You have to jump.
Wait, what did you say?
I need to find another way down.
Like, how? That just doubles how the hell we ended up here if the only way in is locked.
What?
Did I see something there?
Probably.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, the only way in there was locked. So how the hell did we get up there? Or did we in our psychosis manage to lock the door or something? Or rather the hatch?
What about the door?
No. Also.
Sorry, my ears are still ringing from the
lasted
bell.
little over a month. Visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone, I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began my day returning home in good spirits, eager to see my wife and family. I ended it kneeling in their blood, broken fragments of my life, pouring through dripping red fingers.
Okay. Keystone is either where Green Arrow hangs around or the Flash, but I'm leaning towards Green Arrow because I think the Flash's city is called different than that. And yeah, Metropolis, of course, Superman. Okay.
So, someone in chat?
Let's see, Marco. Death to the MPLA. What are you on about this time, Marco?
Hey, I know that. It's a meme from Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
oh yeah, Game of Cat and Mouse can be painful. Yeah, that one's Catwoman.
That's just gibberish.
You try and get past me, Bats, and I will fry you!
Not so brave anymore that's up close, huh?
Ow.
There you are.
I think there they are.
I've been waiting for you. Listening to Zaz make the good doctor scream while you played around in Scarecrow's world.
Catwoman. An orphan who learned to survive in Gotham City streets, Selina Kyle took to thievery to survive, but determined to do it in style. She learned martial arts and trained extensively to perfect her skills at cat burglary. Her criminal activities are often tempered by reluctant altruism, making her an inconstant villain and occasional hero. She regularly eludes capture by the Dark Knight and maintains a complicated adversarial relationship with Batman that frequently turns flirtatious and occasionally legitimately romantic. I've been skipping the facts on these. Actually, I've been forgetting about it. Let's see. Trained gymnast and athlete, expert hand-to-hand combatant, highly skilled with her specialized whip, a cat o' nine tails, of course. Capable of astonishing stealth, obsessed with and adept at stealing famous and well-protected items, drawn to cat motives.
How was it this time? Learn anything about yourself? Oh, tell me. Pull up a seat. Talk to me. I'm all ears. Actually, that reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood.
Now that was unexpected. Who'd have figured a deranged murderer would kill the poor little doctor?
Anyone?
Okay, that prompt came up a
Too
second too late
easy.
for me.
Played you like a violin and...
Yeah, I heard that one before.
Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood.
Wait.
I know you're still out there.
Shut up. It's the second time we've had to knock this idiot out. Zaz cut down to size.
You evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane. Oh my God!
Yeah, that seems about right. And she's dead.
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Oh, somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get it, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
Well, looks like Dr. Young is just spread around all the freaking room.
Oh, wait, no. There's no... no, we're not allowed to do a lot of blood splatter.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
there we go.
Oh, right in the
Another
mouth.
legacy executed.
Even I felt that!
Dr. Young is dead.
Oh, there
Have
she
you
is.
figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
I am half tempted to go through all of through the footage of all of these games afterwards and just do a counter of how many times he's absolutely annihilated someone's nuts.
Yeah.
Good idea. I'll be for it. Also, could be an idea to make sure the stream did go well as planned.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think in this place has
Yeah, the secret room.
Those who
yeah.
are stuck.
Also,
Bah, another one of the easy ones. Don't feel too proud, Batman.
Scarface. Gotham's Blackgate Penitentiary once had a gallows tree from which 313 criminals with death sentences were hanged. The wood from that tree was whittled by an inmate into the puppet Scarface, and that inmate was murdered by Arnold Wesker, a man who soon fell under Scarface's influence. While most believe that Scarface is simply a tool through which Wesker, as the criminal mastermind and ventriloquist, acts out a dark side to his personality, Wesker himself believes that Scarface is possessed by the souls who died beneath the gallows tree, and the puppet actually motivates him to commit the duo's many crimes. Yeah, that's a bit of a unknown still, whether it's the ventriloquist's own, who actually, well, animates the Scarface, or if he is actually possessed and such.
From what I've seen so far from the VR game, should I even say that? Would that be spoiler?
Anyways, I wanted to mention that apparently Keystone City was actually used by both the first and the third Flash as their home.
Okay, so that was the Flash's city.
Yep.
Okay, I thought it was Green Arrows, but yeah. That's real name, Scarface, professional criminal.
I don't know if you mispronounced that or if I misheard you there.
No.
Flasher City.
The Flash's city.
You know the DC hero, the Flash.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
More of it. It sounded like the captain misspoke there for a moment. One misspoke that will change the context drastically.
I think that joke has been made since the character first made an appearance.
Yeah. Also, when I heard of Scarface, I actually thought of Two-Face for a moment.
Okay.
I was
that
wondering...
would be an interesting combo: Scarface and Two-Face.
Oh dear, yeah. But yeah, I actually looked at this puppet and thought, wait, since when was Scarface a puppet? Oh wait, I'm thinking of Two-Face.
Yeah.
Kind of one of those moments.
Now I've just got this image in my mind early on in the Flash's career. Like, he runs in, beats up a bunch of bad guys. The people ask who he is. I'm the Flash. He immediately cover their eyes.
Oh no.
Let's see. First appearance, Detective Comics 583 in 88. Puppet animated with eerie verisimilitude. I'm not even going to attempt it. By the ventriloquist. Frequently wields undersized but lethal weaponry. When teamed with the ventriloquist, acts as an old-style mob boss with a sociopathic disregard for human life. Now then, that hidden room, I think it was here. The thing about it is, well, first off, it doesn't show up in detective mode. And for second, you need to spray 3 times, not once. So yeah, it's a very reinforced wall.
There's something about Scarface I want to say, but I feel like it's spoiler, but we're probably not going to play the game.
Okay, not here.
For in Arkham Shadow, you actually kind of get an answer to that question. Or at least in the game's canon.
Okay. Were those too far spread or something?
Let me check.
I know it's supposed to be one of these more open walls.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge.
Reconnecting again. Okay, at least I caught it this time. So, yeah, we'll probably have to call it a bit there then. Just going to reboot again. There we go. Connected again. Alright, that time it was the router for the entire house giving out for some reason. A reboot restarted it. Alright, screen share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it crashes again during these last 30 minutes, I guess we're just gonna give up.
Yeah. Though I'm thinking about just going to, well, a freaking controller. I don't get what with this controller. It seems to lose. Yeah, I might need. I'll probably put in new batteries, but for some reason these just won't seem to hold the charge anymore. There we go. Let's try and get at least some a bit more progress in. At least this time I caught it immediately. Oh, and we get to redo a bit here. Okay. Volunteer number 1. There we go again. Does that count as another one, or since it's the same dude?
I think it's the same dude, and for a moment I was asked whose mic was that? It was the damn baton.
But for the not annihilation count, does that one count again, or is that just
Oracle.
not?
Dr. Young is
Yeah, we recorded like a special
Have you figured out a way
double.
past these security gates?
Anyways,
Before
turn
she
around.
died, she told me
Wait, no, use the on the scarecrow figure, just so we can get that riddle out.
To be hack-proof. We just did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence apparently generated by the Warden using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
And yeah, we're going to need his DNA to check at the.
Okay, it's not there.
To
No,
track
it's not
him.
there.
Hmm?
Oh, for fuck's.
Where there?
Okay, I was gonna mention where was it in the stream. Okay, so did you detonate it? Because I missed it. Okay.
I did.
You need the 3. No, don't. Not there. I meant detonated, like, because we're gonna need the 3 charges. Okay, down and to the right. The
Didn't
right.
we try
from
this
your-
one just earlier?
Yeah, but it's that one. You need to like put them all on like very close to each other on the center of the wall.
Okay. And for some reason he's put them far behind. Let's see if that counts. Nope.
Yeah, it's on the center of the wall.
That close enough?
Looks like it.
Or not? Do they need to
Wait,
do they
turn
need to
on
go
the...
off in the same time or something?
I don't
they go
think
off
so.
in they go up in sequence. Selective.
No, okay, so turn on... Okay, use detective mode, just... Yeah, riddle solved.
Don't feel too proud, Batman.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, so see the middle point of the wall where you post. Okay, that's where it should go off so that you can open the secret wall.
Okay, you can see a bit of a seam here. So
yeah,
I'm guessing the third one was too far off.
I'm guessing.
Okay. There we go.
There we go, the secret room.
Okay, with the statue of Quincy Sharp, the beetle that seems to be the Arkham logo, another one. Just real freaking humble, huh?
Yeah.
Whatever the
And he
hell
wants
this
to
is
be the
supposed
mayor
to
of
be.
Gotham. I think it's a gargoyle of some kind. Man, look at that 1997 computer. And look, oh, for fuck's sake. Yep, Gotham City, Arkham approved.
Yeah, the plans for, well, the next game's project, along with a bit of concept art, it seems. So, yeah, the only way people found that was by the developers actually going, oh, hey, there's something here. Okay. Now, let's go track this oh so humble wannabe down. Okay. And
So what, are we
we
tracking his blood?
Yep. Because, well, she did smack him across the face with his own cane enough to draw blood. Again.
Okay, hang on, I gotta do it.
Things. Okay, one guy nearby. More.
Maybe she likes older guys. Stop yakking, you ruin everything. Jeez, calm down. Tell him to shut it, now. You heard that, right? Yeah, you know where to find me.
idiot.
And somehow he does not notice that at all.
Nope. They're all just too busy looking at an entirely different direction when suddenly justice! Justice and chloroform!
You may want to do a quick head count.
I think he realized there that he was going to get his ass kicked, so he just turned around to let it happen.
Yeah, he's like...
And then rethought it at the very last second. Okay, does this go off? Yes, it does.
I mean, it makes sense.
Neat little detail.
I do find it...
Go on.
I was gonna mention, just turn around and look at the size of the room.
Yeah, it looks more like a reworked cathedral.
If I remember correctly, this was a Victorian era mansion. But no, what I meant was, yes, that easily bypassed metal detector. Because there's just one on the left, and nothing to block it, and then a second one.
Yeah. That's probably supposed to be a guard.
Go, you crazy bitch.
But he's probably dead.
Mama spanked. Hey, Beth, you gonna join the party or what?
Is it actually deactivated this time?
I think.
Yeah. Third time's the charm.
Right.
Also, is it just me or did it still just hanging around?
He's not having a fun night.
Anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform magic tricks for Emperor Joker. There, I did it.
You're doing great, Sharpie. Ready for more?
Yeah. Is it... I don't know why, but Dr. Young's voice sounded very familiar to me for some reason.
It's the same voice actress as number 5 in K&D and a lot of other things.
That may be it, yeah.
So how much time do we have left?
About 15, 20.
Yeah, Joker sends his girlfriend down and tells
15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
Joker told me to kill my sister once.
Did you do it?
Hell yeah! Never liked her anyway.
You're cold, man. Funny thing, he said the same to me. I told him I ain't even have a sister. He just kept telling me to do it. So I got in my car, ran over the first bitch I saw. Joker seemed happy.
Ha ha. He's a barrel of that. Kind of a mystery, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, but he acts all crazy one minute, and then the next he's all plans and jobs. Ugh, who knows what goes on in that head?
Not our problem. But if he sends Harley back down here, we'll really be in trouble. Anyone got anything to drink?
No. Got a handful of meds from a dead nurse back in medical. Took them. Not even a buzz. Where was she taking the warden anyway?
Would you all just shut the hell up? This is supposed to be an ambush!
Yeah. Just wanted something to take the edge off, you know?
Just keep it down!
What about this edge?
It's the back!
Freaking back!
That head kick.
Hit me!
Ow! Oh!
There we go. Another one for medical. And again, all of these are going to medical.
I just imagine every bed in medical just being overfilled with patients. And another one! Straight to the gonads.
Okay, let me guess. Yep, this way. But yeah, there's a good chance that Zaz is counting on you to find his work, so he's probably has something scratched around. There's a good chance that part of the Joker's insanity is just all an act, or maybe it's just a moments of clarity.
Everyone upload their sidearms immediately.
Sounds like Harley is having a fun time. But yeah, the Joker is a bit too good at planning out this shit to be fully insane. Still an utter psychopath, but good chance that a lot of his insanity is just faked.
Yeah, probably meant to instill fear.
Suppose I am. Takes the edge off the day. And then kicking the hell out of these orderlies more fun.
You hear that? We're gonna kick you some more.
Don't pass it out on us. We'll only wake you up to do it again. He's here!
Justice!
There. I'll take you down first, along with any potential family.
Ow.
There we go. Be glad you're not the ones holding the freaking stun batons. Speaking of... Oh. Okay, that's just both knees utterly shattered.
Yep. And then charge at the Batman like you didn't expect that to happen.
Now he's just lying there like a pouty child.
His spine is shattered in half.
Thank you, Batman. The guard wouldn't have lasted much longer.
Is he okay?
He struck his head when they knocked him to the ground.
Move him away from here as soon as you can. Take him to the medical facility. It's the safest place on the island.
Okay. I'll go with him as soon as he's able to stand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there were a lot more struck heads here, but I doubt he's going to care much about those. Fuck that oath and all. You can't blame him on that, though. Honestly, there's probably a lot of medical staff in Gotham that just go, we are not treating these assholes again.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was running out of time.
Dead? I think so. Wait till he died. Probably be shot.
That'll do it. Hungry?
No.
It's the back!
Justice!
And you get the special treatments. There we go. Just fold that freaking arm like a calzone.
God, how many people do you think Batman has rendered sterile by now?
Apparently not enough to keep the criminal population of the city in check.
Taped patient evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zaz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other.
I don't need to know you, Miss Cassidy. Everything is meaningless.
Don't you think that's a very negative outlook on life, Victor?
You've no doubt read my file.
Yes, I have. It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, and how you lost all the money gambling.
And none of it matters.
Why do you keep saying that, Victor?
Because the only thing that does matter is the mark. Have you seen my work, Miss Cassidy?
If you're referring to the marks on your...
Of course I mean my tally marks. And I have a space for yours. Do you want to see where?
Okay, I'm not a medical professional, of course, but putting an inmate who has been specifically targeting or seemingly specifically been targeting women with a female doctor, maybe not the brightest idea. Then again, like Zaz says, he cares about the tally marks. He'll kill whoever and whatever to get it.
Also, yeah.
Surprisingly clean showers.
I mean, something's got to be clean in this place, if nothing
You
else.
call this clean?
Well, there's not incredible amounts of blood.
Yeah. In comparison to everything else, it's clean.
But there's plenty of bullet marks.
2 people, 1 voice, no gun.
I think it was
Two-Face?
Two-Face.
Okay, now we found the actual Arkham inmates, and not just the temporary... Okay, these... Well, they sound pretty howling mad to me. Let's see, danger, electric floor heads.
It's a ventriloquist reference.
Professor Morris, also hello there.
Hey, look, it's the green mile.
Stop! Stop, Batman, please! You've got to help my babies!
I'm really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help!
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you. I won't let them hurt you.
Well, someone did ask if Ivy was going to show up. They've got their answer now.
Here she
Poison
is.
Ivy. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying here she is.
Yeah. Botanist Pamela Isley was transformed by a science experiment gone wrong into a plant-human hybrid. With chlorophyll flowing through her veins instead of blood, she developed a toxic touch and a pheromone-fueled talent for seduction. Her crimes have become more ecologically focused as she has increasingly abandoned her human side, identifying more with the natural world. Her unique brand of eco-terrorism often puts her into conflict with Batman, whose iron will usually protects him from her seductive powers. With one notable failure being in a specific movie, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the first appears in Batman 181 in 66. Okay, that's the timer. Putting that aside.
Oh yeah, and usually winds up dating Harley Quinn at some point.
Yeah. An
That's a
ability
bit
to
new,
encourage,
I think.
Yeah. An ability to encourage and direct the growth of all plant life. Plant genes mixed in with her DNA makes her an unpredictable and formidable physical opponent. Exudes natural pheromones that enable her to exert control over victims. Skin secretes a toxin that can make her touch deadly. Pathological drive to rid the world of humanity and make it safe for plant life. Okay. And yeah, she needs her own specific airtight cell because, well, that ain't cigarette smoke in there. And let's move on before those sounds get us demonetized. Not that we're monetized in the first place. Okay.
Mistaken identity.
And
oh, I know this one.
I think we can call it there, though, before
Did
we go
save?
on too long.
Like, did it autosave, I mean?
Yeah, I did autosave. The little swirl in the corner. Okay.
This has been a episode.
Yeah. Okay. Forgot. Pressing B there goes there. But yeah, that'll be it for Batman Arkham Asylum today. We'll continue hopefully on Thursday. But first, let's go look for someone to raid.
It's been fun, guys. I'll see you later.
Okay, see you next time, Ron. Thanks for visiting.
No problem.
Okay, but before we end the stream, of course, let's look for someone to raid. Let's see who are online. And yeah, I'll just have to edit the fragments of this stream together. But, oh, it's reasonably busy. Let me change the screen share. It's not the quality. Change stream, Twitch, Okay, let's have a look. We have Doggett Douglas McDogg, who is playing Silent Hill. Katie, who is playing Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. I think we've rated them playing that once before, or someone else playing that. Let me check if the place is muted. Then we can take a quick peek. Yes, it is muted. Okay. Next up, we have Corodust, who is playing Overwatch 2, and... Okay, if this is the same game I'm thinking of, I'm not recognizing it by this look. So I guess it is a different game, or maybe one. I'm unsure on that. Next we have Hisai Rosier playing Dyson Sphere Program. Graham the Wolf is playing League of Legends. Jimmy McGinger is playing Lies of P, or Pi. Probably the second way you say it, to, well, avoid the immature jokes with the first one. I heard that got a new DLC recently. Haven't heard if it's been received well or not.
I think I've heard it actually even got an easy mode.
Okay. Next up, we have Frogcast playing The Legend of Zelda. It's not actually... it's refusing to tell... It's refusing to elaborate on the category, so I'll have to take a peek. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Next up, we have I'm Nice with Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. And the last one is Halloween with Elden Ring Night Rain. I've heard a bit mixed thing about it. From what I have heard, functionally, the game is good and all, but not many of its players are the roguelite, or not really many of Elden Ring's players were the roguelite type. But yeah, when it comes to mechanics and such, I heard that it does work well. I'm not much for Souls-like games, so I can't speak out of experience. Alright. Any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I will let you take a pick.
Let's see. We rated Nice somewhat recently. I can't remember when we last rated Katie, so should we go say hi to them?
Let's.
Okay, copy over the name. Head to our place. Okay, /raid and paste. But before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who may be watching now or later. Thank you, Marco. And let's see. Thank you, Maxim. Thank you for the follow as well. And of course, thank you, Drakir and Ram. And, well, anyone who was chatting along earlier that's just not showing up in chat anymore.
Aurora.
Oh, yeah, Aurora. Sorry, Aurora. Got you there for a sec. But yeah, we'll continue with this on Thursday evening, hopefully. But tomorrow, in the afternoon, we continue with Zenless Zone Zero.
Yep, and as I forgot to say, you're welcome as always, my friend.
And yeah, Friday, day off, and in the weekends, we continue with Digimon World Next Order.
Yep, on both Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, unless we need to take a break for any reason or so, but we'll have to see that then. Unlikely, but always a possibility.
Yeah, there is more of a break in case of something gets in the way.
Yeah. Okay. For now, though, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for the Joker.
And internet problems.
Oh dear.
Thank you.